Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Bradford save, and you join us as we continue our unbeaten run. We've won every game except the most recent one, which was a 0-0 at home. So that's the first time we failed to score at home at all. It's the first time we failed to score in a game at all, in fact. So a little bit of a surprise there, but we've basically won every game fairly efficiently. It's all 1-0s and 2-1s. The only game really worth mentioning right here is this Man City game where Jim O'Brien and Sean Scannell scored after a Danilo pen. Yes, they played Danilo and Otamendi were their players. They actually played in the under-23s there. And then both of our goal scorers got sent off. And somehow we managed to see it out still. But I was about to take them both off around 65 minutes, and then Scannell got sent off at 59, which meant I kind of had to keep Jim O'Brien on the pitch because of how I needed to re-maneuver the side. Couldn't really do that change anymore. And then Jim O'Brien got sent off. So that backfired. But somehow still managed to hold out for the 2-1 win with 9 men. I'm not sure how, to be honest. But you join us back for actually Coventry. I'm bringing you back slightly earlier than before. I did say I was probably going to do Portsmouth and the Scunthorpe game, or Portsmouth and the Gillingham game. However, the MK Dons Carabao Cup 4th round slotted in the middle of that. I should mention, actually, we did win in that. Despite the fact Colchester were League 2 opposition, and so far we've scored 13 goals against League 2 opposition, against Bury and Oldham. Colchester put up a fight. We only won that one in the 81st minute. I was actually slightly expecting extra time for that, the way that was running on. But managed to get a goal in the 81st minute, and we beat Colchester away, which means MK Dons are our opponent again, who are also League 2 opposition. We've only faced Leicester above League 1 right now in any competition. Really, under-23s don't really count. But and we even have Scunthorpe in the FA Cup first round, so we're not actually going to face Championship or Premier League opposition anytime soon. Depends what happens against Scunthorpe, to be honest. They do want us to get to the second round of the FA Cup, so I will try and win that. But no, I don't. I mean, we're doing well in the league, so maybe we might as well pay attention. We might as well pay attention to the cups as well. At this point, I'm usually fairly indifferent about the cups, depending on what I'm trying to achieve in the league. But since considering we're doing quite well, we might focus on the cups a little bit. Depends how tight it gets. But we definitely want to win that first round just to make the board expectations. But we are going to bring you Coventry and Gillingham today. They are 2nd and 14th. That is worth actually also the one thing mentioning is despite the fact that I was going to bring you Portsmouth because they were 2nd last time out, Coventry have moved into 2nd place. As you can see here, they are 6 points behind us only. I'm not sure what their streak is, but I don't think they've actually lost since. I think they've won every game since we last met as well, so they've just sort of kept 6 points behind, whilst Portsmouth has slipped up a bit. So this is first versus second. A win for Coventry here, in fact. I mean, we are at home, but a win for Coventry here, considering the fact we seem to be slowing down a little bit, which is somewhat concerning. But a win for Coventry here does put them right on our tail. They would put them only 3 points behind and would really make, actually, the return fixture super important. You can see, actually, on this general one right here, our signing of the season so far, Saris, 2nd in the average rating. So, we've not picked up any more player of the matches, but he is 2nd in the average ratings, which is pretty damn good. We don't have anyone on either of these, which is quite weird. We do kind of sort of share these out a bit, goals and assists. I think 8 is our highest as well, actually. But I will join you for the Coventry game. And here's how we line up for the important Coventry match. Now, it's actually not a full-strength side right now. I was about to go into this as a full-strength side, and then I realised a couple of players were a little bit tired, despite giving them a day of rest. I think we only had a 3-day gap. Did give them a day of rest, but it doesn't seem to have helped too much. They are still mostly okay. Riley and Scannell on the bench here. I mean, they are in the 80s region. They probably could risk them. I can't really risk right here. I need to keep some modicum of strength in the side. So even though Wright's on 87, Saris is on 87 as well, I need to keep some of our stronger players on the field. Scannell and Riley on the bench. Riley's less of a problem because Miller is actually of equal goodness. That's not good English, but of equal quality, really. Miller's sort of on equal quality, but Riley has a little bit more potential, which is why I'm playing him more. Hudson, I think he has more potential anyway. Hudson over Scannell. Hudson has a bit of potential to grow into, but so I don't really mind playing him, but he's nowhere near as good as Scannell in the first thing. So Scannell's probably going to come on about half time. Just don't want to have him on from the start, but we should be good enough. Vokin, Saris, O'Connor, and Mellor at the back. Woodman in goal. Akpan still in this role. Reeves is 45 minutes playing time right now. He's nearly back, so he'll be back for the Gillingham match. Right, Payne. O'Brien's injured as well, which is why he's not on the pitch. O'Brien is actually sort of back up to Wright and Payne. They're the first choice midfielders, and when Akpan actually gets to move back into there, that becomes a little bit more of a puzzle because Reeves goes here, and then Akpan, Wright, and Payne become the three players to choose from there, with O'Brien becoming fourth choice at that point. Seedorf on the left. Seedorf has actually just come back from injury, which is possibly the reason for those tighter wins, because every time you guys turn up, I mean, you saw Seedorf last time round, he scored 3-4 goals, I think it was, in those two matches. He is our joint top scorer with Doyle, I believe. I'm not sure if Doyle scored any while Seedorf's been away. I can't remember if he's just got past him. But Seedorf, at the very least, is sort of running on par with Doyle at this point, and then Doyle's up front. So let's start this match. So they're lining up as 4-2-3-1. That's a formation I actually do quite enjoy, especially if we are the predicted to be the better side. I do actually kind of prefer that. But this has worked really well for us this season, so I don't really want to mix it up. Maybe at some point, if we're doing we are doing really well in this league, but maybe at some point in the future we might switch to that once we get up the leagues and we're doing well in those leagues above. But for now, this has worked well, so I don't really feel like the need to change it too much. Let's get into that dressing room and prove a point is what they want to do. Show me what you can do to keep... Nah, didn't really work, did it? Passionate. I mean, we all know this drill by now. We don't know why it always works, but it does, so kick off. There we go. Nothing is happening. 38 minutes. Here we go. A highlight has happened. We actually are on top of this game, apparently. Just high on the... hang on, no, they're obviously the Coventry and the blue. They go close. But that was their second shot of the game, full stop. And there we are at half-time. One highlight, it was a close chance for them, but we are sort of on top of this game, stats-wise. I mean, possession-wise, it's fairly even, but we've had more shots and more on target. I will just tell them to assertively, I'm not happy with that. That worked out. Oh, no, I thought that was in. Oh, finally a highlight for us, though. That was great. Oh, highlights are coming in now. Someone's got booked. Was that us or them? I will have to look at the middle screen. Hudson has done a... I think we need Scannell on the pitch, don't we? Going back to them. They are playing it around their defence, which is slightly worrisome for them, I guess. No. Oh, what's happened there, Mella? Get on in, Mella. Good boy. That was weird. Thomas, close him down. Come on, guys. He's in so much space. Don't hoof it from there, please. Don't hoof... I mean, we've closed him right down. Where is this highlight going? I am really wondering right now. Because it's with Vokins, but no, it's not. Jones, is he going to get that in? Oh, Seedorf's being sent off. That's where this highlight's going. Oh, no. It's before I would typically take a player off in the game. I'm going to have to do what I did last time with this, which is just sort of turn this into a 4-4. Because Payne can go on the right here, and Hudson can go on the left. He's actually alright at that. Go on, inverted winger support there. Inverted winger support. Actually, just normal winger support. He's actually alright at that. And then leave these in the middle as is. For now. It's a fairly easy change for us to do, but... I'll stay kind of balanced. I don't want to go cautious, because I don't want to invite the pressure too much. I mean, I know we were man down, but oh dear. Oh dear. Oh! Woodman, you're a star. I mean, still close this guy down. Oh, I was about to say, just close that guy down, but they've just taken him off. Saris is getting a little bit exhausted, which is actually alright for us now, because... Oh, no. Oh, Woodman. Yeah, I need to make that Saris sub now, because he is getting a bit tired. As is Wright, which is time for Colville to come on, right? Oh, they just go close again. I kind of twitched out of that highlight. Although this is a corner for us right now. Don't really know what's happening. Why are all our players up the pitch? But we've got it back to Mella. Vokin's just going to hoof it. Oh, is it a penalty? It's a penalty! I mean, it's ours, but I'm kind of questioning a little bit why, because I don't really think he was going to get to that. But I suppose foul's a foul. Oh, he saves! Oh my god, this match has well, the second half has everything. The first half was atrocious. Right, O'Connor on a free kick and a half, just passes it short. Good lad. That's what I meant to say earlier. Payne rushing at the goal, rushing at the goal, rushing at the goal. Colville in space. Colville scores! 10 man. 10 men. Bradford take the lead. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I mean, that's, yes. I'm a little bit gobsmacked, to be honest. I mean, he was in acres of space in the middle there, just pretty much on the penalty spot. Smacks it in with his left foot. I'm just going to pause and change a player right now. I don't really care whoever's the most tired. Akpan is kind of tired, but we don't really have anyone to replace him on the bench now. I will just replace Hudson, I think, because Tyrell Robertson can play all the way down that left-hand side. I mean, it's only 2 minutes of extra time, but hopefully this is the seeing out the game highlight. Because I can't take any more of this right now. How have we managed to pull that out? Woodman has now played 275 consecutive minutes for Bradford without conceding. And we've been unbeaten in 20 matches. Luca Colville's first career goal, and you guys saw it. You saw his first appearance and his first goal. I don't know if we were necessarily poor. I mean, obviously Seedorf being sent off. I'm actually going to say good win. It was a good win. It was a good win, really. I mean, Seedorf aside, we did well in with what we had. Bradford City enjoying life with me. 18 victories in 20 games. It won't take long before fans and pundits alike begin to jump on the Bradford City bandwagon. Surprise motion. Oh, that is one thing worth actually bringing up right now. I don't know if this has changed because I know the season preview does change, but no, we actually are still 7th in this. We were 8th at the start of this. Someone has slipped out of this, I think. I imagine it's Burton has slipped down a little bit because they're not doing particularly well. But we're not predicted to finish first, so this is also part of the reason why I'm really, really confused by all this. Because we are 8-1 to win. I think this is, isn't it? Not get promoted. So it's 8-1 to win. And we were 8-1 at the start of the season, so that's not changed. I think someone slipped down, but we were in the 8th slot. So we're not even predicted to be in the playoffs, because that's these four, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. And we will pick things back up for the Gillingham game. And welcome back for the Gillingham match. Now, everyone's still tired. There's been a lot of games, so I think everyone's getting a little bit tired. And even with a little bit of extra rest, it's still not helping for the most part. Especially as Saris was already tired before this match even started. So Saris and Akapan, too tired to start, but I'm going to keep him on the bench just in case. Which does mean a start for Isherwood, because Jaggery still isn't quite at full fitness, which means O'Connor's going to have to slot into here, even though he's still a bit on the edge, which means Isherwood comes in and Knight Percival comes in defence as well. Wood on the left because Vokins was absolutely shattered for some reason. Riley gets to come back on though for the Riley and Scannell do return on the right hand side, however, and with Seedorf being sent off, Robinson comes straight on this left side. I put him on a winger because he does prefer to be a winger. He's not at all good at inside forward yet. I might train him up for that. Doyle stays up top though, even though he's on 89. I mean, not too bad. Brunker is there any backup there because Ball is injured. So, not the greatest. Oh, and right, O'Brien for right as well because O'Brien is back and fully fit, so gets to come on for right, who is also tired. A lot of tired players. Hopefully we can get through this one. I think there's a week gap between this and the next match, so hopefully we can get through this one and survive just fine. They are lining up with a narrow diamond, which is something I'm actually kind of hoping to exploit with our wingers right now. I don't really know what to go for on this anymore. Because everyone's like, yeah, I expect nothing but a win. We've been on good run lately. For favourites of a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Nothing seems to make a difference on that first choice right now. The only thing that ever seems to make a difference is this, and even so, that's not gone greatly today. But we are 8 points clear of Portsmouth in second now, with that win over Coventry. So, I think we are in a very good position for the rest of the season right now, as this game kicks off. 17 minutes seems to be a very common point for things to start happening. They've scored. So this is a different challenge to what we've had before. We've actually never gone behind. No, we've only gone behind to Southend, which is a game you haven't seen. But yeah, we went behind to Southend twice. I can't remember if it was just twice. I can't remember if it was 1-0 to us and then 2-1 to them, or if it was 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-all. We definitely went down to them at that point. I'm actually going to go positive a little bit. And just general encourage, I think. Oh, that's a... Ooh, that was close to going in. Thomas Holy can only parry it. That didn't really work, did it? That shout. O'Connor is furious. We've got another free kick. Jim O'Brien just about gets that out. Doyle. What's going on? Isherwood! Isherwood scores! It just kind of landed at his feet, and I would have been very mad if he'd missed that. But Isherwood, of all people, has scored the goal here. That is the centre-back who was brought in the summer by actual Bradford from Bayern Munich's second string. He has a bit of potential, but I don't think he's going to be a player that we sort of see. We actually are on top of this match, despite the going 1-0 down in the first place. I think we can go back to balanced for the second half, however. I mean, it's a little disappointing, but I'm going to say we can still win this. Keep working hard. I'm not massively mad by it. You weren't that bad, but I still have faith. I'll go assertive with that rather than passionate. I don't think we haven't played badly. We've had 61% of the possession, 5 shots on target. I am going to say get creative. We are still on positive, so I will switch that back to balance. We are away from home. I will shout get creative as well. But Robinson's running down the left-hand side here. Scannell's at the back post. Scannell scores. I didn't even see Scannell for a while because for some reason we were playing in our away kit. I'm not sure why. But so it is kind of blending in. I apologise. I may switch this to 2D at some point. It depends what your feedback is on these first few episodes. But you can see a little bit clearly, a little bit more clear now. Robertson down the left in that winger role rather than inside forward. Curls it right around to the back post where Scannell is ready to tap in. So Scannell's performing. There we are. Inspired by the feedback. Woodman is inspired by get creative, of all people. 70 minutes, nothing's happened. 75. Now, nothing's happened. 80 minutes. Okay, let's make some changes. Someone's got to be getting tired now. O'Connor is now a little bit tired, so bring Akpan on. He's been booked as well, so let's save him. Connor Wood is apprehensive, which the only issue here is he's actually got slightly more fitness than Riley, but so the only thing I can do right now is bring Riley over and swap Wood for Mellor. Payne's actually having a fairly bad game, so we'll get him off. Play these last 10 minutes. Just make all 3 changes. They're fired up. They're focused now. Round a bit more. Highlight 50 seconds from time makes me think something's actually going to happen with this highlight. Rights on the ball. Goes back to him. Don't mess this up. When you're 2-1 up, when any pass goes back to your goalkeeper, you're just half expecting there to be a mistake. Eves is absolutely shattered on their side. I really should have done some focusing on this, on the opposition instructions there, because they are absolutely now. O'Brien's a bit knackered, but their defenders are absolutely shattered. What's happening here? No, yes. I was going to say it's on for them, and then we got the tackle in. Oh no, it is actually the end of the game. It was just a really long end of the game highlight. Apologies for dragging you through that. Woodman was finally beaten today, but we managed to turn that around thanks to Isherwood and Scannell. So 2-1 win for us there. I might just say we were let off by that. That was a let off. Fired up. Excellent. End team. Don't need to do anything more fancy with that. So I'm not entirely certain when we're going to be bringing this back right now. We are top of the table, 8 points clear still. Doncaster have won 2 games in the meantime. I have just noticed that. Shrewsbury now bottom of the table, and that is who we play in the Checker Trade next. But MK Dons next in the Carabao Cup, Scunthorpe in the FA Cup, Checker Trade Trophy Group D. I'll bring you the results of those, and as well as that Portsmouth game, who are now actually second again. So that's kind of gone against me a bit. But I'll bring you the results of all those games next time we come back, which I'm not entirely certain how far forward that's going to be this time. I'm thinking the Scunthorpe game. I think maybe Scunthorpe and Sunderland. Although, I mean, Scunthorpe are quite low down, but it is sort of localish. And then Sunderland are mid-table, but are predicted to be first. So I'm thinking maybe Scunthorpe and Sunderland, but that's possibly a bit too far away at this point. I will sort of decide that in the interim, but expect it to be maybe Sunderland and Scunthorpe and Sunderland. Thank you guys for joining me. We keep the unbeaten streak actually going with you guys. Watching this time 1-0, 2-1, very much in the same vein as the matches beforehand. But thank you guys for joining me. I've been amazing to you, you've been amazing too. Until next time, ta-ra.